Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to be taking a look at a mod for the Gravel T-Series called the Rollback Flatbed Tow Truck. Now we have two versions available, one based on the T65 and another based on the T75. We're going to start with the T65 version because it's orange, and if we need something more powerful, we can use the T75 version. So the neat thing about this is you have control over the bed. So using T and Y, you can extend and then retract the bed. Then using U and H, you can also raise and lower the bed, which was kind of counterintuitive to me because when I was thinking lower, I was thinking the edge of the bed would go to the ground, but that's not actually what it's based on. It's based on the point of the bed closest to the cab. So when you hit raise, that part goes up, which makes this part over here go down. I don't know about you guys, but that's a little counterintuitive to me because I really don't care what's happening to the part on the top. I care what's happening to the part that's going to be hitting the ground. So anyways, we're going to raise it completely and then extend it completely, which is actually pushing the truck forward. And I think it's actually pushing into the air. Yeah, the rear wheels are off the ground. Okay, so let's get this truck on here. I don't know if it'll actually work in this situation. It's kind of a tight angle as well, but we're going to try it anyways. If it doesn't work, we can always just adjust the angle of the ramp, but I think it's going to work. Let's see, just very carefully drive up on it and then parking brake on. Then we're going to go ahead and go back to the truck. And then we're going to bring this thing in. If I can remember which key it is, I think it's this one. There we go. And it's actually pulling my truck backwards because it's like embedded into the ground. And then once that thing is all the way retracted, we can go ahead and lower it as well. And then we'll get to driving. We'll start off by driving pretty calmly, and then we'll drive more and more viciously, trying to get the truck to fall off. I want to see just how stable it is on the bed of this thing. So it is successfully loaded up. Let's go! At amazing speeds. It actually revved up for a second right there. Most of the time it's vroom, vroom, vroom. For a second it's like vroom, and holding those RPMs. Doesn't usually do that. All right, first corner shouldn't be an issue. We're doing this nice and easy. And I saw a little bit of a bounce to it, but nothing big. We're just going to keep driving easy for a little bit longer. And then once I feel like it's pretty safe driving easy, we'll drive medium, hard, crash. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out eventually. So here's a first corner right here. We're going to try to do this a little hard. So I'll slam on the brakes and then hard to the right. And it really didn't even seem to move. And that was probably about as hard as I could get this thing in the corner, actually, now that I think about it. So let's just try to whip it around a bit, see if that'll get it to fall off. Just going like that. No, it stayed on nice and firm. Let's increase the intensity by crashing into a tree or something at a medium speed. So just like that. Oh, it almost rolled off, but it caught itself just barely. That is a really good tacky surface for the car to stay on. And how is this truck driving right now? Not great. It's driving pretty crooked, so we're gonna try one more crash when I see the opportunity, and we'll see if it falls off or not. I mean, if I can flip the truck over, it has to fall off, right? So that's my new goal in this crash, is to make sure we flip the truck. So right into these rocks right here, we're gonna see if we can do it just like that. There we go, we got it off. We also got the truck upside down, but I kind of expected that. But more importantly, we got it off. And now we'll go ahead and reset both. And we'll try a little bit harder to make it fall off without crashing this time. So, over to the truck, we're going to go ahead and extend the bed a lot. And then we're going to go ahead and raise the bed. Well, we'll let it extend all the way and then raise it until it hits the ground. How about that? So, extend, 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 and then raise, or lower is what I would think it would be, but whatever. To there, it touched the ground. We don't need to do any more than that. And the wheels of the truck are still on ground. Great. So once again, the D series is going to go onto the T series, and another tight fit. This time we could back it in because why not? So make sure I don't hit any trees in the process, and try to line it up a little better than I was doing. There we go. That made it. What happens if you drive onto it at a bad angle? It actually does a pretty good job of straightening you out with those railings, because that was a really awful entry into the trailer and it straightened me out. All right, so back to the truck. We'll go ahead and retract the bed, and then we'll also lower the bed. You know, what I might do is just change the controls to be the other way, because it also feels like it should be the other way. Anyways, it is ready to go, so let's see how it does. Wait a minute. Is there a tow hitch right there? Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. We could do something with that. Not right now, but later on. We're going to do something with that tow hitch, probably. So anyways, can we get this truck to fall off with normal driving maneuvers that don't involve crashing? That was technically crashing, wasn't it? Yeah. Barely. Like, I don't even see a scratch on this thing. We got the truck to fall off somehow. Although that wasn't really normal driving. That was bouncing all over the place. I don't know if that really counts. Now what we can do to make things a little bit easier though is we just hit extend bed and then raise bed at the same time right here, and then hit tab as it does that. Then we can go to the truck and it just keeps extending on its own, so we can just drive the vehicle right up onto it. And I don't know if it fell off easier because we backed in or not, so we're gonna try going in forward this time just to see if it made a difference. So right up to there, parking brake on. And then we're gonna go over to this. We gotta make sure we de-click the buttons because they're still gonna be clicked. And then we could lower the bed and then retract the bed as well. And I'll wait for it to fully retract before we get to driving, because it's kind of hard to do both at the same time with the way my hands are. Like, I could kind of do that, but it's really awkward feeling right now. All right, so it's all good to go. And this time, we're going to try the same thing. I want to see if that actually makes it fall off or not. Well, we kind of bounced, but not with the crashing at the end. The crashing was not part of that. I think it was just the fact that it was pointing the other direction. Maybe the crash was a little bit more than I thought it was. I don't know. That was weird. It was really weird that it fell off that time. And then this time it looks so sturdy. Could have just been the way I hit the bumps. And like, it just, the really bad vibrations, not the good vibrations. All right, so here's a good corner to test this on. We're gonna do a little bit of a skittish maneuvers right there because I don't trust this thing when it starts to slide. There we go. Oh my goodness, it actually like slid out beautifully right there. I was scared. I was scared the whole time, but it did great. And the truck stayed on nice and firm again. Got to get this thing up to speed though. Come on, downshift for me. Downshift for me. All right, there we go. We got some speed going, although I don't know how good this terrain's going to be for maintaining that speed. Oh my goodness. How'd you do that, T-Series? When'd you become a sports car? Just nailing these corners. Well, okay, not this one. It's off-roading this corner. But normal driving right here. Like, I am driving more aggressively than you would ever drive a T-Series. And you see, that truck is staying on nice and easy. It's only if you intentionally are trying to make it fall off, it's going to fall off, it seems like, which is pretty nice. Because that's just, it's nice. You don't have to worry about it. Of course, if you put the parking brake on, then you can have it in challenge mode, where if you're going up a hill like this, it'll just slowly start rolling backwards. I don't think we want that, though. I'm having a good old time with it like this. Doing corners as tight as I possibly can. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. Nowhere at all. I mean, we could try going faster, sure, but how fast can we get this thing? I guess we could try off-roading it, and this is not an off-road course for a T-Series in the first place. Haha, I got it off, and I also flipped my T-Series over. I mean, technically, that's a win for me, right? Was it a win? Because now I gotta buy a new T-Series? Oh, I just tore off, like, the horn or something. Trying to flip it upright. Whoop! There you go, you're good to go. Aren't you? No, it's still stuck. It's still stuck. It's gonna tip itself back over. All right, reset and reset. And now let's try something with that tow hitch there. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna try. Okay, I got an idea. So same thing as before, we're gonna go ahead and make it where something can go onto the trailer. Once it touches ground, we'll go ahead and go to the truck. So right there. We're gonna go to the truck, we're gonna back it in. Once again. I know it didn't work good the first time, but we're gonna try it again, okay? So we're gonna go up here. We're gonna back it in. We're not gonna use the parking brake this time. Well, we'll use it a little bit to set things up. We like put parking brake on temporarily. And we're gonna go to the node grabber, right? And then we're just gonna say, grab this node and connect it to there with maybe about, let's do 20% strength. Then we're gonna go to the truck, parking brake off. And let's see what this drives like. It actually looks pretty cool the way it attaches like that. I like the way that looks. Let's see what it feels like though. So this is no parking brake to make it a little bit more interesting. And then we'll also make sure we fully retract the bed. That's good. We try to start driving a little bit right now. So I'm expecting this thing to be pretty much impossible to make it fall off unless it starts to drag because only the front falls off. I'm not really sure what to expect, to be 100% honest. We'll just see what happens. So first corner right there, really swinging it out. Stayed nice and steady. All right, off-roading time. This time we're not going to fall into the dirt though. I mean, the other area was just not an area for a T-Series. Especially the speed I was going into it. I'm sure you could take the T-Series down that, but not the way I entered it, as you saw very plainly. That was actually really smooth, so that was not an issue for the T-Series. All right, how about we make a little bit of a rough terrain right here by going into the hole just a bit. And that thing was bouncing all over the place, but it stayed perfectly by attaching it by the tow hitch. And again, no parking brake, right? Yeah, no parking brake. So up to 50 miles per hour. We're going to try to do something a little bit rough again. Oh, that's going to be rough. Ooh, interesting. You can completely tear off the bed of this thing So you just have the truck sitting on the ground. That I did not expect. I did not expect that at all. Ah, okay, I guess we gotta reset them then. And we'll go ahead and swap out the T65 for the slightly faster T75 rollback flatbed tow truck for the AI to drive. I'm not going to be driving this, no. Instead, I'm going to go to this thing and I'm going to tell the AI to go wherever they want. And, well, actually, let's go and replace it with something a little bit more sporty. How about we get an ETK series and we'll go with the Rally Edition because we need something fast with some ground clearance to it. And the AI looks like they're making a big looping motion to get out of here so I can catch up to them nice and easy. Although for some reason I decided I needed to drive this exact same path. I have no idea why. I just thought the AI do it. And it's like, well, they're doing it for a reason, right? No. They're just programmed only to drive on the roads and there's no shorter road for them. So anyways, we're on a regular road now. I'm going to let my car just kind of coast a little bit. And we're going to lower this trailer. So first, I can't really see, but we're going to try to do this. And then my car is going off the road. It's going to come back on its own. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, it almost actually went on the truck on its own. Whoa, don't want to crash though. Oh no, AI, honey, what are you doing? No, what are you doing? You should not be trying to off-road with a T-Series. Everything was going so well until you ruined everything, AI. All right, we'll try this again. And this time, I'm not going to let the AI go very far before I start to lower this trailer. We're going to lower it right now. We're not going to worry about waiting until they're on a paved road. Now, I'm going to try to set it like a little bit above the ground so it's not scraping like that. And we're going to see maybe a little more. And that looks probably as good as we're gonna get it. Maybe that might be even too much. Alright, so we're gonna try to go onto the trailer like that. While it's driving, we're not gonna use it to jump, we're gonna try to stop on it. Got a little bit of ground to make. Oh my goodness gracious, I almost just rolled it right there. And I hope they didn't try to do no off-roading right there. I don't think so. I mean, I'll see them. There they are. I go so much faster than them, I'll catch up in the blink of an eye. And I'll also crash into the trees in the blink of an eye if I'm not careful. Alright, so how do we get on this thing? I guess go about the same speed as them and try to do it slow and easy? Like that? Oh, I'm flooring it, but I'm falling off. Okay, that's not the right strategy. We actually gotta go a little bit faster than them and then keep accelerating hard. There we go. Alright, parking brake on. We made it on. Now we're gonna go to the AI and I can't see nothing because of all those trees. There we go. And we'll go ahead and lower the bed and then retract the bed. And just like that, we drove up onto the trailer while it was moving. That's pretty cool. That was actually pretty easy too. I thought it'd be a lot harder, but you just kind of have to remember to floor it, which sounds counterintuitive because you want to stop immediately once you get on there, but you need the power to get up onto it. And it looks like they're gonna make a foolish mistake again. All right, you know what? Before you do anything dumb, drop the car. Let it be free. Yeah, I'm gonna just let my car roll back. Get out of here. Oh no, it's not rolling off. There we go. And they're actually going to get stuck because that thing's going to keep extending forever, which is not good for them. We'll let it go ahead and correct itself up. And can they drive at all? They're just going to fall backwards into me. Oh, they can drive. I actually like when it's like super long mode like that. It looks funny. We're going to try to overtake them right here. Oh my goodness. No, I'm not. How are we supposed to overtake in this road? It's too small. Gotta make a road. Ooh, I just slammed into that. Oh my goodness, this is not what you want to overtake. Turns out overtaking is harder than it looks when you're on a road this thin. Alright, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Oh, I could have just went a different route than... Are they going to go straight? What are they doing? Oh, they're trying to go left. Okay, well. I don't know what they're doing anymore. They are actually stuck. So that's enough of the AI driving for a minute. I'm going to tell them to just calm down. You're good. You did your job. And we'll bring both of us back to where we started. We're going to go ahead and raise and extend the bed. Raise just sounds so wrong, but that's the button you hit every time. It gets me. It's like, that doesn't sound right. That's it. I'm going to put this thing on it, and we're going to do a little bit of a stupid thing right here. So I want to put this thing right on the edge, actually. So I'll just drive, 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 and then that's it. Like, that's as far as we're going to go. And we're going to go back to the truck. And we're going to lower the bed. And then keep extending it if it's not fully extended. Yes. Fully extended and level. We should be able to fling this car off super easily. And I'm actually going to back it up a little bit more because it looked like I could. There we go. I don't know why I went forward right there. I was thinking it was in manual mode, I guess. Oh, I already crashed it. Oh, there goes the rear bumper. That was fast. I got to zoom out to see this thing. It's so long. All right, so this should be really easy to make it fall off because it's just is sticking so far out, it's barely on the trailer. Just a little bit of a swing right here, and, well, it's staying on, actually. I thought it would fall off right there, to be honest. Good. Good. It gives me a challenge, then. Yes. Alright. We'll get up to speed, and then we'll try to swing it around some more. I can't really slide this thing in the corners, though, because it's so long now. It'll just crash into the trees, although that is a strategy, isn't it? So here we go. We're going to just slide it back and forth a bit, and that's going to come off, isn't it? Yes! Also crashed myself, but I got the car off before I crashed myself, so that's a success! An ugly success, but a success. We're going to reset both of these, and now we're going to tweak the truck a little bit. So we're going to go to the parts menu, we're going to go to frame, upfit, and we want to remove the cabin protector completely. And then we're going to go ahead and close this menu, and we want to raise the bed as far as it could possibly go. And then we're going to extend it just enough where it gets to the ground. So there it is, not yet raised. Actually, can keep going. Keep going. Okay. That is fully raised. And then we just want to extend it a little bit. We can get the car onto it. That looks pretty good. We're going to tell the AI to go whichever way they want. And we're going to try to use that as a moving ramp and fly into the air. That's the idea, at least. We'll see if it works. We gotta get some distance between us, though, so I got some speed when I hit the jump, though. Otherwise, I'll just hit it and basically stop on it like I did earlier. I'm just gonna let them go ahead of me some. See which way they're going here. So they're gonna go left. I mean, I'm gonna go left. They're gonna go right. Then I can get some distance and speed. Alright, there we go. That should be enough distance. And let's see if this works. We're gonna get up to 60 miles per hour already. And I see my target. We're gonna be going 80 miles per hour, 90. We're going fast. We can get some slow-mo right here. Try to make sure I line this up good. That's how you do it! That's how you do it! Ha ha! It worked! I'm gonna fly into the trees and just crash my car terribly. But it worked! Beautifully! And now, right into the trees. And that was a pretty great crash, I think. So, let's go ahead and end this video here. Till next time, this has been WhyBeAre. I'll see ya!